Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. I have another life update for you. This is probably like the third or fourth one, I'm not really sure, but it's been a while and a lot has gone down and I really wanted to share some of it, except I don't know where I left off, as per the usual, and I probably don't remember half the stuff that I wanted to say. So I'm going to try to include everything, but we might need a part 2, but I'm not sure. Also pretty cool, next week, next week is my 1 year on YouTube, so I'm very excited for that. But yeah, that's gonna be really fun to look at the amount of crazy different videos I've had, and maybe I'll see which one was my favorite. But anyway, yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so it's been so long that I have done a life update video that I actually can't even remember when the last time it was. So I'm going to look on my little thing on the YouTube videos to see when the date was of my last life update. Life update, February 24th. February 24th. Oh my god. February, March, April, May, June. 4 months, almost, since my last one went out. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm not gonna be... I'm just gonna start this, because we apparently have a lot to talk about. Oh my god. February 24th. I thought it was like April. Oh well. Anyway, guess let me look at my calendar to see what went on. So May, April, March, February. Okay. So I can't really remember everything that happened, so I guess I'll just tell you the major things. February. I don't really think anything happened after February 24th in February. I babysat a few times. Other than that, yeah, nothing was really big. So then the first week of March was my lacrosse tryouts. I was so scared. I remember the week before I played in my winter league and I actually played the worst game of my life. Pretty bad. Like, yeah, pretty bad. I can't even explain it, but like I got passes thrown to me. Lacrosse, I mean. Passes thrown to me. One literally hit me right in the face and I didn't catch it. Not even lying, hit me right here. It was painful. But I missed probably 10 passes right to me. That I 100% should have had, and my coach was there. So I went into tryouts thinking, uh-oh, this is gonna be so bad. So I get into tryouts, and it was not as bad as I thought it would be. I did better, thankfully. The first day was okay. I got super nervous as soon as I felt like somebody was watching me, and then I would mess up, but it was okay. Second day of tryouts, just how I wanted it, was perfect. It was actually the best weather day where if I could pick one of the 3 days I had tryouts, I would have picked that one to do our running, and that's the one that they picked, and it actually worked out very well. I had one of my lowest running times that I've ever had, and yeah, it was perfect. I didn't have a perfect tryout, but it was pretty okay. And then there was a day in between because it got canceled because we had a huge storm, so we couldn't go try out. And then the last day was like a Friday, maybe like the 11th, the 4th, or the 11th, or whatever that was. Yeah, I tried out. I remember I did okay. It wasn't a great tryout. It was just the best of my abilities that day. And it must have worked because I got on varsity, which was pretty cool. I was very, very excited. And yeah, that's kind of how it went. So that's where lacrosse started. So now, a little while after that, work started up again. And this is all in my junior year of high school. I am like beyond. March was probably the worst month I've had this year, the school year, whatever, just because of the amount of stress and anxiety. Actually, not anxiety, just homework and stress and overwhelmingness of assignments. And I mean, right now it's not better. I don't even know how I have the time to make this video, but I'm figuring it out. But anyway, yeah, that was crazy. March was a whole nother story. That's why if my videos haven't been great, yeah, you know. So work started back up, the ice cream place that I work at, and I started working. I've been going back 1 day a week up until like this past week, now that I've have a little bit more availability. But ever since then I was just going once a week to work, and it kind of sucked because I couldn't really show how dedicated I am to my job to our new boss that took over, because yeah, I had school and lacrosse practices would go every single day for 3 hours right after school, so there was no time for me to work. So I'd work like 1 day on the weekend or something. But yeah, so lacrosse practices were just very long. But I guess worth it. I mean, you have to put in the work for the season. So 3 hours a day after school every single day. Kind of made it really hard to get stuff done, but whatever. Towards the end of March is my birthday. And my birthday was on a Saturday this year. And I turned 17, which, where I live, that's when you get your license. So, this the whole, I need like a whole separate video just on this time period. But, anyway, my birthday was Saturday, and, I had lacrosse practice every day. I was kind of excited. I was like, oh, cool, I get to see my lacrosse friends on my birthday. I'm going to come home. I'll have like a mini birthday celebration with my friends. It's going to be perfect. I can't take my test until that Monday because my birthday's on Saturday. My road test for driving. So I was a little bummed about that, but I was like, hey, worst case I fail. I don't fail on my birthday. So that was cool. But anyway, Saturday I go to practice. We do this horrible, I don't know if you know what the Man U drill is. It's horrible. Manchester United Soccer does it to prepare for their season, and we did it. And it sucks. Like, it's the worst drill you could ever do. Because I hate running, and I play lacrosse, and the Man U is all running. So it's challenging. So I finished my Man U that day. I was like, oh my god, this is great. I actually finished it. Towards the end of practice, I was running. I fell. Yeah, there's no other way to explain it. Running, I fell, and I really hurt my knee. I got up and I was like, oh my god, I don't know if I'm actually going to walk off this field. Trying to hold tears in because I don't like crying in front of like people, and I was like, no, you're tough, you're good. So I walk off the field and I'm like, coach, just give me a second, I need to stay out for a drill. She's like, okay, yeah, no problem. So I'm walking up and down the sideline, I'm stretching. I realized this was all a really bad idea after I did it, and the pain was increasing like fast. So practice eventually ends. I didn't go back into that drill. I didn't go into the last drill we did. Instead, I just like sat there, walked around, whatever. And then my mom was bringing cupcakes for my birthday, and we were gonna sing happy birthday, whatever. We did that. By this time I'm crying visibly, because the pain was like, that was like a half hour before I actually got hurt. Or after I actually got hurt. So that was just pain increasing super bad. So now I'm on my way home and I'm like, Mom, we need to go to the hospital. And she's like, the problem is the hospital's not going to do anything for you because it doesn't seem like you hit a bone. And so they don't have their, what is that? Like a CAT scan no, not a CAT scan. That's, I don't know, the picturing they do for the ligaments. God, I can't, MRI, that's what I meant. They do not have MRIs on weekends. I'm like, awesome. So no matter what, they couldn't do anything for me. So I went home, got different shoes on, literally went right to, and got Motrin, and then went right to, urgent care. When I say pain increased, like, insanely, it was really, 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 really bad. Worst pain I've ever felt in my life. I thought that I completely destroyed my knee, and this was all on my birthday, so it really sucked. I did not have a good birthday. So I literally had to, like, bite down on something to, like, stop, or to try to help me with the pain. I was, like, squeezing stuff. I was, like, I've never been in that much pain. When I tell you it wouldn't stop burning and just hurting. There's no way to explain. It just kept hurting. I can't even explain it. It was so bad. So we get there. At that point, I couldn't even walk in anywhere. So I just barely got into a Dunkin' Donuts because it was a 2-hour wait for urgent care. And I needed to pee. So my mom helped me into a Dunkin' Donuts. I got some coffee, got a donut, awesome breakfast sandwich. I didn't even want to eat, that's how much pain I was in, and I always eat, so yeah. Anyway, it really sucked. I got in there and they were like, okay, so I don't see any ligamental damage, and I don't see that your knee is fractured or you destroyed the plate, or like the patella. So they were like, we'll give you a brace, but we want you to be able to bend it and straighten it. They also gave me crutches. They were like, we don't want you walking on this for now, take it easy, whatever. Throughout the day, after I got some pain meds in me, I was much better. It definitely felt how people describe a torn ACL. And that's kind of what I did, because after we figured it out, it turned out to be that I sprained my knee, like the whole thing. If you just picture it, it was all sprained. And then my ACL, I strained or sprained that. So just like you can tear it, I just strained it. Nothing popped out of the socket, nothing, whatever. I just strained it, so it wasn't like, almost like how people partially tear it. It was like that, but it was just a strain. Everywhere it was just a strain. And I think maybe I sprained my kneecap, but that was the extent of it. Took me a few weeks to recover. But after that, I got back into lacrosse. Man, a few weeks could really get you out of shape. Kept doing these YouTube videos, because that's really, I couldn't do much, but I still went to my practices. My knee is mostly better now. The other thing I had was deep bone bruising, so my whole entire knee, when it hit the ground, it hit it so hard, to the point where it couldn't have hit harder, and if it did, it would have fractured the whole thing. I hit it so hard that it actually went numb. I couldn't feel my knee for months. I actually just got feeling back. There's still a little point up here that I can't feel. Like when I move my hand over it, like I can feel that I'm touching my knee, but it's like, it's so hard to explain. I don't feel it. It's like I could feel that it's over it, but I can't tell like where it is. So, there's still a little part of it that's numb, but it's not there. It's not that bad anymore. Also, the thing is, if I like 2 months after I did it, I hit it on like a desk. Oh my god, seeing stars, like pain back to the day that I hurt it. Like deep bone bruising is like, when you get a bruise the first time, it feels like that every single time you hit into something, and it's like to an extreme. So even now, and it's what, 3 months after, if I hit into it with a water bottle or even the slightest thing, like, it's so painful. But that's just because I heard it a while ago, and it was super deep bone bruising. They also think my knee hit into the bone behind it, and that was also causing the pain. So my whole knee got pretty messed up. It's the story of my knee. It is pretty much fine now, but yeah, really crazy. Oh, so then the thing with my license, it was kind of crazy also, because the next day, I went out to dinner with my family because I physically just could not handle it the day of my birthday. I went out to dinner with my family the next night, and then the night after, or the day after, was my driving test. And for those 2 days, I was like, I don't think I can take it. I'm going to have to cancel. I don't think I can take it. And no matter what, at that point, I would have had to had a fee to change it. But I really, really wanted to take it because, like, I don't know, looking up for that for like 17 years. So, I really wanted to take it. So I toughened up. 2 days after this injury, I took a bunch of Motrin in the morning, and I did my hour before lesson, and then I took the brace off, so that my knee looked completely normal. I did my few hours. I tried not to walk a lot. Thankfully I was in a car a lot of the time, but it was my driving knee, which is the stinky part, because it really hurt. But I did pass my test. I do have my license now. I even did it on a crazy, messed up knee, so I think that's just awesome. And yeah, so that's pretty much how my birthday wrapped up. It was just insane. And then, so let's go into April now. So like April, the next few weeks were a little bit tough, but I couldn't work for a little while. Towards the end of April, I finally like could go back to work and sports and whatever. I applied to be in got invited, and then I applied to be in National Honor Society. I am in that. I just got inducted last week, or this past week. I don't even know what day it is. And yeah, it was pretty cool. What else did I do? I have been babysitting and working like crazy. We made it to the semifinals of our conference for lacrosse, and we got out the first round of playoffs for states. But, you know, win some, you lose some. At this point, it's over. Nothing can be done now, so oh well. And then I had prom, which you saw. Yeah, it's really like, I can't even remember stuff that has been going on because it's just all been crazy. But now, I'm finally finishing up school. I have 2 more weeks, and then I will be done with my junior year of high school, which is insane that I will be a senior next year. What else did I do? I took an SAT to get that on the move on for colleges, because I have to start applying soon. I went on a few trips. I got to go to the New Jersey Vietnam Museum and Memorial. That was super cool for history. I got to do that. And then I got to go to the Met for art, the Metropolitan Museum of Art. Awesome, beautiful day, had a great time. I'll try to put pictures of all these things in somewhere. If you hear the ice cream truck right now, it's because it's going by my house, and for some reason it's really loud to the point where I could hear it in here, so I'm sorry if that's super loud on the video. I don't know if you could even hear it or not. But yeah, I have been working a lot. School's been crazy. Going into 2 weekends ago, I had 27 assignments, plus whatever I was getting the next few weeks. By the end of the weekend, I got it down to 16. And then I got more assignments that week. And then by last weekend, with all my assignments, I think it got up to be more than 16. By the end of that weekend, I got it down to 8. And then now I keep getting assignments every single day, but I think I've got it down to 6 right now, plus all the assignments I get daily, which is crazy. But I've got 4 more full days left. I've got a Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I've got half days start Thursday. We don't have school Friday, and then half day Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Those are our last final days, and then Thursday, Friday are half days, and those are just extra days. And then we are done. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm overloaded in work right now, so I don't want to say it's been like, oh great, end school year, but even though it's been really challenging, I'm so excited to be done. I am president of Pause for a Cause again next year. We did do those elections early. Yeah, I don't really know. It's kind of coming up all so soon. I've got a unified field day next week. Our unified team for basketball is in Disney right now for Special Olympics, but when they come back, we have unified field day. I have a lacrosse banquet. I got a lot of stuff going on. And then I have my cousin's wedding in a few weeks, and I'm a bridesmaid in that. So that's super cool. I didn't get to tell you guys that yet. I am a bridesmaid in my cousin's wedding. We had a whole bridal shower. I've made so many crafts. I didn't get to videotape any of those, so I didn't put it on the YouTube, but yeah. I think that's the life update so far. I'm sure there's more I missed, but it's been a while and I have not had time, so that's the update. I hope you enjoyed. I did just remember a few more as I was putting my stuff away, so I'm not going to get the whole tripod thing out again. However, I did just remember a few more. I also played in our school's Powder Puff game, which, if you don't know, it is a 2 20-minute half running clock girls football game, and it is the juniors of high school against the seniors. That was super fun. The seniors did win, but I think it's because we let them, but I don't know. Also, what else did I do? Our pool opened, which was super cool, because now that it's been getting 90-something degree days, we can jump in our pool to cool off. The pool did start out yellow, though, because the pollen got really crazy here. And yeah, really crazy. So, our pool was yellow before it started and got all the chemicals in it and everything. So that happened. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, subscribe, like the video, do all that stuff, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys!